Teacher of the Year. The elusive, coveted title that is hard to achieve, but when you do get it, it feels darn good. Last month, which is April at the time of this video, I was awarded this title along with Teacher of the Month, all in the same week. Interesting to say the least in terms of how those time frames worked out. We were testing and my principal pulls me aside to wish me congratulations. Now, my natural response was, wait, for what? What did I do? What are you congratulating me for? And that's when they laid it on me. You, our fine fellow teacher, are Teacher of the Year. They didn't really say it in those Bugs Bunny terms, but I just wanted to kind of enhance the approach and for humor effects. Soon they made the announcement via email to all the staff on campus who this year's Teacher of the Year winner is. Now, for me, it's a bittersweet moment, a crowning cosmic achievement in a way where my decade worth of teacher service is being divinely recognized. Now, I want to also make something clear. I didn't get into teaching to ever win some isolated badge of courage. I don't even know what I did to specifically deserve this title and why I can't pinpoint an exact reason or moment that garnered me such an illustrious recognition. I will say that I made an attitude adjustment within the past year. There are two sets of scriptures that I operated on when it comes to how I approach my work and the type of effort that I'm going to give.
Bondservants, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling, with a sincere heart, as you would Christ, not by the way of eye service as people pleasers, but as bondservants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart, rendering service with a good will as to the Lord and not to man, knowing that whatever good anyone does, this he will receive back from the Lord, whether he is a bondservant or is free.
During the past 2 school years, whatever I was asked, whether it may be comfortable or uncomfortable, especially if it pushed me out of my comfort zone, I did it with a smile on my face and no complaining, just challenging myself to solely focus on pleasing the Lord Jesus versus wondering if my efforts will receive credit or any sort of acknowledgments. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's been a while since I had that focus. You in this profession as long as I am, when people here longer, you can become jaded by some of the things. My channel is living proof of that. Since I made this shift, this year has been one of the best school years I frankly had in a long time. When my colleagues are having it rough and facing conflict with admin, I've had this hedge of protection around me where I've got to experience the contrast of what others are facing. If you do not believe that you can still receive a calling on your life outside of thinking that you only get it at the time of birth, then I think you are sadly mistaken and just missing out. Or maybe I did have this calling to become a teacher since my inception and wasn't ready to walk into it until a certain criteria was met. In any event, I'm teaching because of a desire being instilled in me at a very unexpected time and not really looking for accolades. In my book, Trouble in Paradise, I chronicle the exact moment over a bridge where I received a vision that I was going to enter the classroom and become happy as a teacher if I followed the Lord's path in doing so. And yet, here we are today, 12 years later. This video is not about bragging rights. It's not. It's easy for me to just get on here and act like this is all to just gloat and show that, look at me, I won Teacher of the Year. No. This is to serve a different purpose. I'm sharing this experience, receiving this, again, very elusive accolade to the public because teaching already has this dark stigma attached to it. And rightfully so. I'm not saying that it should not have a stigma on it. At a time where why quit teaching content runs rampant, it would appear that I achieved the unthinkable. Really, if nothing else, all the content that I've made on this channel should support and show that I was right. I hate to say that, but it should show that everything that I speak on, the advice, the experiences, getting this award supports that everything, or validates that everything I said is true. It has some validity to it. That's why this video is being made. This little reward should be an example that it's still possible to reach the heavens even when it's hell all around you. If you haven't seen this video where I almost got punched in the eye by a student simply because I was asked to monitor restrooms between passing periods, then I highly advise that you check that out. That situation is a prime example of enduring frightening hardship and still persevering. But that, of course, happened years prior. It didn't happen this school year. Let me just preface that. Every school year, I would always ask this question: Lord, despite all the challenges, do I remain here at this school another year? I would either get confirmation to stay or go by some external communication in a way that I know the Lord speaks to me, whether it's using other people or seeing some signs where the dots connect. If you're a real believer, you just got to keep your eyes peeled for those things in a way it speaks to your spirit and your psyche. If you're a teacher watching this and going, my life is in constant jeopardy with these kids, I don't have time to worry or have the lifespan to wait on some hard to earn or obtain honor. And I feel you. Again, nobody is in this solely to try to get the teacher of the year mounted, to get on the Mount Rushmore of teachers. If I can leave you with one thing, it would be this: you can't control the environment, but you can control how you respond to it. Stay or go, come and go, I don't know. Again, this video is a reflection of that all the biblical advice, how I'm saying I stand on the Lord. I know that may not sit well with people, but it is a huge factor in terms of how I even had the success, even lasted this long here in this teaching career. It's not because of some woo-foo, the researched strategies or dealing with kids or anything like that. It's all because you're dealing with kids who come in here with these problems and these issues and these home life problems. How can you even get to teaching content if you can't penetrate through these psychological elements that they have? And I think it takes even higher power to even get through that. So other than that, thank you for watching. You too can also achieve this if that's something that you're wanting to do. But if you're struggling and you like actually teaching, hang in there. Things do get better. Move where you can. Don't suffer any violence unless it's, spiritually ordained for you to do so. But just do the best that you can. I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless y'all.